Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series. And the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Luis Severino gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
The second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players.
One second.
Got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing, not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, someone that's been struggling a bit is Jonathan Scope. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring a game when Carl's behind the dish.
Give me a second. Figured it out. Oh yeah, let's get it. Make $1 million off this shit. Ghetto ass setup. We're gonna ball out. Gonna ball out. Let's get it.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Okay. Okay.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Come on, boomstick.
First offering on its way.
Give it a boom.
And he lays off there. 1-0.
Give it a boom. Give me
the other way out toward right field.
Get out of here.
Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score.
I'm a legend when I pitch in this game.
Jose Barrios is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on. Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life. 94 to 97 miles an hour. Power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward. Game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
Two-seamer inside.
Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a three-base error, but the result is the same.
The hell is
He's
that?
90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right
Damn
call
right
there.
they're going to give him an error. Like a clown.
Here's
Dropping everything. I met him at Twins Fest and he dropped the pen.
there as he lays
Signing
off
my
the
shit, he
breaking
flipped
ball.
it.
Really starting to pour
across
now,
the
and the
table.
forecast is not showing any signs of a break.
Butterfingers dropping
You know,
everything.
one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
LeMahieu at third with nobody out. Line towards center field. Buxton is there. Let's see if they try it.
It's really thundering here in New
They
York.
decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on to third base. And with that, it's time to check out the starting lineup.
What should I do here? Should I walk him?
You have your eye on, Dan.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye
Get
on
a
DJ
double play?
LeMahieu. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's
Should
such
I
a
pitch
clutch
to
hitter.
this
I
big
love
bozo?
watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as
This
well.
big bozo batting 231.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Big
no
bozo.
career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Big bozo Aaron Judge.
Ready with the
Gotta
first
edit him,
pitch. Here
fix
it
his
comes.
bat.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third.
Bing, bong, boom, bow, boom, ba, big, ba, boom, ba, big, boom, 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 boom.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Give me
Changeup
that
gets him out in front for
cookies.
strike two. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
All rise this.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
The 1-2 misses, ball two.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here.
The only way this shit is fun is if you play it on legend. I don't get how people play on rookie and veteran.
Team at bat right there.
I mean, it's just too
put the ball in
easy.
play. He does just that, gets the
No
ground ball,
fun to
and
it.
brings home the first run of the game from third.
I want it to feel real. I want to have some fun. I want to feel like, you know,
forward now.
I'm the
Giancarlo
general
Stanton.
manager.
He'll try and start things
That's
over
what
now
this
with
shit's
the bases
about.
empty and two away following the RBI ground ball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on.
people playing on rookie or veteran hitting 60 home runs in their
Low
road
with
to
the
the show.
fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
Damn, you just press
the
an
rain's
X.
starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining
Waste
cats
your
and dogs
day
out
away
there.
pressing
Make
X.
sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out. Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch.
My girlfriend's probably going to be real happy, so now she can see me
Strikeout
whenever.
up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball in there.
Sit down,
Strike
boy.
three called, and the inning is over.
He's out of here.
So 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and no
Yeah,
one left.
Max.
Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. It's the
fuck was
Yankees
that?
1 and the Twins nothing. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much.
I like how they put Heidi in the game this year.
The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
We need to give her more sayings, animations, or whatever you call it, though.
Technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store.
Yeah, this is by far the best sports game. There's just so much depth to it.
First offering on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike
those
one.
elevated
Previous
fastballs
history with
giving me.
Luis Severino. He's 0 for 4. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is going to be like a full simulation franchise. It's not going to just be like sim every single game. I'll probably play one game every series.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's a lot harder when you're streaming.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today.
Talking too much, not paying attention.
Can't
do that on Legend.
Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts.
I don't know why Baltimore gave this kid up. He's only 26 years old.
With power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
And scooped him up for nothing.
And a slider tails outside for ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. One-0 pitches his slider.
Damn, Severino.
1-1.
His slider's dirty. So is his fastball. Or maybe it's just me swinging at everything.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have.
That choke
Very
up.
Rarely you see a pitcher of this quality
Make him throw a couple
one right
pitches.
down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Has he struck
This is
every
swung
batter
and
out?
missed. 4 strikeouts
Yeah.
already, and that's out number
No.
2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys.
I don't know what to
That's
do.
5 batters faced and 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a
It's
tough pace to
mowing
keep
me
up,
down.
but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's Marwin
Here we
Gonzalez
go.
now.
Probably be late.
He offers at it and hits it
Drop.
in the air to left. And that'll get down
There we
for a
go.
base hit.
Okay.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole
Yeah, I
guy.
figured I might as
After
well,
watching his
get a
first
camera
line
and
brother
stream it.
Take a seat.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson.
I'm gonna play.
She'll take a look at an
I want people to
off-speed
watch,
pitch here
you
that
know.
misses for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself,
Play
I
for
can't
my
get
own
too big.
enjoyment.
Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
He's gonna throw me a slider right here. His nasty ass slider.
1-1
Nope.
is looked at for ball number 2.
Yeah, this
Well,
is the
that's
guy.
a good pitch, but you have
I
to get
traded
a little
Sano
bit
for. I
closer to
traded
the plate
Sano
than that.
Cave.
That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a
And,
little
some
closer, you might get a swing.
Minor league prospect. He was 28.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Yeah, I figured, Sano's value is probably going to go down after this year, and then this dude's value would go up.
Here now the 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right
He's
side.
a 75.
In there.
Oh, no, he's a
Base hit. The
77.
throw to third.
Shit.
And he'll be
Fuck.
thrown out
He's a
to third.
77 with
Taking the extra base
A
with 2
potential.
gone, and the inning
25
is
years
now
old.
over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They still trail 1-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He has
Miguel
no prior history
Andujar.
against this pitcher.
The designated hitter.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
That's
Buxton
Byron.
waits
That's Byron's ball,
looks it
baby.
into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on jack of all trades, master of maybe all of them now, and that's Marwin Gonzalez. This guy brings about 7-8 gloves on the road with him, can play first, can play third, multiple positions all over the diamond, and still goes to the plate with big-time power.
Troy Tulowitzki.
So the base is empty here with one away, and now
The
it'll be
Yankees
the
got
shortstop,
Tulo now?
Troy Tulowitzki.
Or is that just... No, they do.
Here's the first
That's a
pitch
real
to him.
picture.
And a
Oh.
breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0
Sorry,
the
Tulo.
count.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early
This is
in this
legend,
outing.
you know?
That one looks like it
Sometimes,
popped
you know,
out of
gets
his
away
hand
from
behind
me.
his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he goes and chops this
Give me
one
them cookies,
for
boy.
second. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away.
Batting 7. The
Polanco's tearing it up this year in real life.
Sanchez.
Kid's gonna be good. He's got a quick bat.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez.
Very underrated.
These two
So is
have
Eddie
not faced
Rosario.
each
Nobody
other at
knows
the
about
major
Eddie
league level.
Rosario. Sad. The way the dude plays baseball is
Ready
beautiful.
with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know how some
Look
players
at here
play
for
the
strike
game
one.
just beautiful? Eddie Rosario is one of them. Jose, that ball's wet. That ball's too wet.
Now the 0-1.
So that curve almost hit too low.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Throwing gas.
This is why this guy is so
Smoking
effective.
gas, throwing
He's
gas.
able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of a coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the
Yeah,
case
I
here.
wanna
Good
get a
two-strike adjustment,
Good
able to
laptop so I
punch
can
a
start
ground
chopping
ball
up
through a
videos. I
100%.
don't know. Start making some good videos. I mean, I've seen some people that are big on
Didi
YouTube.
Gregorius as he
Which?
looks at a
Say, come
fastball
on,
that
man.
misses off the
I
plate
can
for
do
ball
this.
1.
I
He
just gotta
takes
get
his
good at
first
it.
cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit hard to the right side.
I just gotta get good at it and figure out things to talk about.
Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Man, they need to start doing something with Madden. Madden's the same every single year. The game is terrible. I haven't even played it the past 2 years. Well, I played it once. I bought the game both years, but I only played it one time each year.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2
Just a
strikes.
complete waste of money. I really hope they fix that game up.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike
Same with
3,
NHL.
and the inning is
EA's
over.
just
One
terrible
left for the
now.
Yankees. We played 2
They don't
innings.
do
It's
nothing.
1-0. Here's Byron Buxton now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Good old Byron Buxton. Finally figuring it
First
out.
offering on its way. And he
Fuck.
popped him up. Back into foul territory
Drop.
behind
Get out.
first. Boyd will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get
I wish
quick
in this
outs, right?
game they
How
would
about that? One
spruce
pitch,
up the
one
chains,
out,
like
the pop-up to
you could
start
pick
the
a
inning.
Jesus piece or something, you know?
Now at the plate, Jason
Or
Castro.
like have
And
your
he's a guy
jersey
looking to break
unbuttoned,
out in a
either
big
one or
way.
2
Hasn't
unbuttons.
been getting the
That'd
results
be cool.
he or his
It's
club
a big
have
thing
been
in
hoping
baseball
for.
nowadays.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Be a nice detail if they added that.
This year
next
it's right-handed pitching. Castro hits in the 240s, so
they
there's
can
room for
know how
improvement
they
in
have
that
the
regard.
Nike or the
Yeah, Matty, he's well
Under
aware of
Armour
it. Runners in scoring position, that's
undershirts.
where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much.
I don't know what happened to
in
the
these
Nike
situations.
catcher equipment.
Castro is considered one of the best
I have no
defensive
clue why that
catchers
got
in the
taken
game
out.
today.
They
He
got
often
Nike
gets
everything
praise
else.
for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back
Hey, right
here
the foot.
adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove,
Now
but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear
I
these
gotta
pitchers
see
rave
if
about
there's a
throwing to this guy.
slider
That's
where
all I need to hear.
Pitchers are better fielders. In this game, they're always getting fucked up. They're always getting beamed with the ball.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next.
We got to get something going. Polanco's got good vision, good play discipline.
Ready
Take a
with the
couple
first
pitches.
pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Runners on first with one down.
I hate how people complain about the pitch speed with this game. It's like you can turn it up or down, you know?
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
This game lets you get pretty much whatever difficulty you want.
1 and 2 now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2
Damn,
down in
he's
the
mowing
inning.
us down.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised
Now
if a
batter.
coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
He's pitching me inside.
He's set. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
I feel like he's gonna throw one up. He's gonna elevate one.
1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0.
Yeah, I had to get Sano out of here. His durability was terrible. His vision was terrible. His play discipline was terrible.
3-0 now.
The only thing good about
This
him
has
was
been
his
a
power
long
and his
inning
arm
already,
strength.
and I know
His
he
arm
doesn't
strength
want it to
was
get any
incredible.
longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A runner on first with 2 away.
I feel like he's gonna elevate one right now.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Full count with 2
What
outs
are we
now,
gonna
so
do
he can
here?
put the ball in the gap somewhere. He could have a good shot of driving in a run because the
Send
runner at first
Castro
will be in
3-2,
motion.
2 out.
Got him swinging.
Got me late.
And that will end the inning.
And he is throwing
1 left for
heat.
Minnesota. They trail this one
Yeah.
1-0.
Got 3 hits off him though.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day leading the league in round trippers, and talking with some of the players before the game, they said they know home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they try to focus or rely on. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit and not trying to do too much, the rest will take care of itself.
Snow again.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Stepping
for the
in,
Yankees.
Luke Voigt. As we
I'm
move
so
on to
tired
the
of it.
bottom of
The
inning
weather
number
is
3.
finally nice. Now it's gonna be cold and rainy and snowy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass.
And he's got a hell of an arm.
And this will bang up
Better
against
watch
the
out.
wall. The tag, and
I
he
got
is
him.
out at
I told
second.
you he better watch out. Eddie got a hell of an arm.
The third baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Reached on an error and then eventually scored.
Hold up, I gotta look at that. That was pretty nice. Pretty live this. Look at Eddie out there. He said, not today. Let's watch it from Eddie's view. I felt it. Eddie's got such an underrated arm. He had a bad reaction to it. Picks it up. Let's pop that. Ooh. Alright, here we go. Eddie picks it up. He's gonna load it. Boom. Almost hits Marwin right in the fucking head. Gets him. He's out. Don't mess with an Eddie arm.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And he gets him to pop it second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
So stepping in, Brett Gardner, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Curveball's really working right now.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Polanco scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Swing and
I
miss that
can't
time.
be
It's 0-1.
swinging at that. That's terrible.
It's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
So 1-1. This is foul right side. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle
What am I
innings.
gonna do?
He's up over 1
slider
inning up
is
to this point.
killing me.
It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Eddie
All right,
Rosario
you gotta settle
is in
down.
with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at
You don't
strike
settle
1.
down. I'm not gonna. Shit.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble.
Give me something
Be on
good
the
to
attack
hit.
and let them beat you.
What am I
It's a
doing?
fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Okay.
Get it ready, big boy. This
Let's
guy's
go.
throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Eddie Rosario set
gonna
packing
do?
for the second out of the inning. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it
Fastball's
is.
too fast.
First pitch fastball swung out
100.
and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was
Oh,
guessing
wait a
off
minute.
speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over.
It's incredible.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. He's
Leading
0
off
for
for
1
the
thus far.
Yankees,
First
the
pitch
right
coming.
fielder,
Here it is.
Aaron.
We
And that
gotta
misses.
start
for
making
1.
him pitch. We gotta start making him throw pitches so he gets out of the game.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Okay, what am I gonna throw here? Change up. Outside.
Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Usually I don't call shake off Castro. He's a pretty good catcher. Defensive catcher.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. All right, so time now for the Twins Road to
Now
the
back.
Show report as
The
we
left
see a
fielder.
pair of prospects performing at a
Monte's
high level
been
in the upper levels of the minor
Playing
leagues.
pretty good. Good for him. We might need a 4th outfielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Our farm system's pretty stacked too, but I don't want to
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
dip into that.
And foul, though it had the home run distance.
Because I'm gonna keep the series
Ready
going
to
for
deal.
some
Here's
years
the
here.
1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
See if we can get like Barrios into the Hall of Fame or something.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of
Now
intimidation
back,
with
the
these
designated
middle
hitter,
of the order guys.
Miguel.
That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Digging in now, Miguel Andujar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit hard to the right, but foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Frozen on the fastball.
Got him.
Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
God, if Max can drop that ball.
Welcome back.
We gotta
Heidi
make this
Watney
dude
standing
pitch.
by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's
Yeah, he's
lineup
pissed.
so
He
far.
wants us to take
And he
some
told me he's
pitches.
pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they
Okay,
start being
let's
more
make him
selective with
pitch.
their swings, he said they
The
will
shortstop.
continue to struggle.
Marwin.
All right, thanks,
Gonzalez.
Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
All right.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Forget all his pitches. No, it's fastball slider.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
What's he gonna do here? I feel like he's gonna come inside with that slider. He's gonna drop it low.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
Come on, Marwin.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Great AB so far. I'd really
Gotta
like to
make
see
him
this guy work
pitch.
a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And
Not
a good
today.
eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, these guys have had a hard
batting,
time making
the first
contact
baseman,
all game long,
Ryan.
racking up a bunch of
Damn
Ks.
right.
So that's their first
Jeez.
walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
This is the guy I got for Sano.
First offering on its way. And he lays off
Right
a pitch
down
here
the
that he
middle.
probably shouldn't have.
What am I
0-1.
doing?
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Good. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those
Shorten it
off-balance
up.
swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make
Go.
a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Gonzalez stands at second with no outs.
You need to pop one out. Show me your value, boy.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on
God
strikes thus
damn.
far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could
He's
rack up
blowing me
quite a
away.
few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping up to the plate,
make him
Byron
pitch.
Buxton, as
Get
he'll
him
look
out.
to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
0-1.
The slider and fastball. They're just too dirty.
Comes set with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate.
Coming inside.
That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
A ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, 3 hits, and
Just so
1
hard to
error make
hit.
up the totals for the Twins to this point. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
What is it? 5th, 67 pitches. Get him out of here.
Here now the 2-2. Line toward
Go.
the alley in left center. But this will
Damn.
clean up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
The legend will make you go crazy.
Ready now, Jason Castro. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
I can't play on veteran or rookie. Just get no feeling from it. Don't get any
Trying
euphoria.
to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Castro, hit the damn ball. Hit the damn ball.
Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Judge is under it.
Big Bozo.
He's got it to end the
Big
inning
Bozo
as they'll
Judge.
strand the tying run in scoring position. Twins wind up stranding 1. It remains 1-0. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Pitching on Legends too easy too. I had to mess with the sliders and put down the pitch control
Take
notch
there to lay
on
off the
Legend.
high fastball.
Do you take your chances in this situation
I'm
as a hitter, knowing
still
he's just missed outside
seems a
2
little too
pitches in
easy.
a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
I might have to turn down
2 balls and
the
a strike.
pitch
Here it
control
comes.
1 more notch.
Oh, it wanted that
Maybe
one,
not.
but it misses for ball 3.
Now this is a leadoff.
Maybe I'm getting a little too
Great
confident.
patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make
I do have
contact.
Barrios pitching too, so maybe I'm just
3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
throwing the changeup.
Payoff pitch one more
He hasn't seen
time.
the changeup yet.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
No. I'll give him a 2-seamer down and in.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
That leadoff walk is a great
Now
way to
batting,
start this inning
the
when you're
catcher,
looking to pad the lead.
Gary.
Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball
Damn it.
close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs.
Yankee Stadium
when you
is
start
starting to
figuring
pop.
out what type of season you're going to have.
I
He's
heard it in my
obviously
headphones.
in
Boom,
May,
boom,
and he's
boom,
on
boom,
fire.
boom.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues
Damn, my
to hit
bullpen
line
is
drives.
juiced. Oh my god. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to bring in Romero. Bring in a starter.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Digging in for his second at-bat. Luke Boyd. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
What am I gonna do? All of a sudden, none of my pitches feel confident at all.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
They all feel like
And that misses inside. 1-0.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Buxton has a beat on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
I'm going to drop this curveball in here.
Into the box, DJ
round into 2.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Gonzalez for 1.
Yes.
First as
okay.
Get the double
Let's
play
take some
to get him out of
pitches.
the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees
Top of the lineup.
2
Let's go.
and the Twins nothing. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco.
Leading off for the Twins.
Things not looking
Okay,
very
here we
good
go.
so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and
I
this
just
would be
closed
the
the
right
screen. I
place
got
and the right
20/100
time
vision.
to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Liner
Yes.
towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Give me them
Hey,
cookies.
they say in this game you better have a short memory.
Now
Well, that's
batting.
obviously the case
The right
with this
fielder.
batter. He came into that
Oh.
third at bat after
Kepler.
getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Into the box now, Max Kepler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Maxi boy.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ooh,
Here's
I
a swing
wanted
and a
it.
miss, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. There's the ball low. He misses with the changeup. Now the 2-1.
Something good to hit.
Misses off the plate. Nelson Cruz, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle.
Okay. You know damn well, no.
3-1. Here it is. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
I don't know if I'm gonna send him out. I don't trust Max. He's struck out 2 times.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
I mean, I
Polanco
suppose I
on
could.
first, nobody out. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna send it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter.
Damn, I'm gonna get shut out.
Cruz.
So striding in, Nelson Cruz. He flew out
Come on,
his first time
Boomstick.
around and then
Give
was
me
a
something to
strikeout
boom about.
victim most recently.
Give me one up high. Come on. One up high to Boomy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Yes.
There's a swing, and he
That's
sends
out.
the ball
I told you,
in the
baby.
air
I'm
to
out of
right
here.
field.
Get out of here.
A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. 8th
That's
home
why
run
I
of the
play on
season
Legend.
for him as the
That
Twins
felt
have
good.
rallied to tie it at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Ooh, boy, that felt good.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on.
Is that
and
another
this
one?
one's driven in the air as
Is that
well
back-to-back?
to deep right field, and that is off the wall in right field, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's
Now,
go.
when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling.
All right.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take strike 1 on the
Back
inside
door.
corner.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here's the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Trevor May's not a starter. My pitching rotation's all messed up right now.
Still only 1 out in the inning.
Nope.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Bling, blau, burr, bling, blau, burr, bling, blau, burr.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the
blowing
higher
me
the
away earlier in the
likelihood that
game.
this becomes his last inning.
He had 10 strikeouts through 5 innings. Finally got him on the ropes.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Count still full, 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
He's gonna cruise one right down the middle.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Yes.
He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Innings, 12.2 strikeouts. Green. Lefties are hitting pretty hard.
Marwin Gonzalez will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away.
New fastball.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Fastball, slider, changeup too.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count
changeup.
0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit,
like
maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Well, at least we got him back.
A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. The bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, Brett Gardner.
I feel like I'm going to need to call up Mejia.
He's ready. Here's
to
the
have
first
another
offering.
Lefty in the bullpen.
He pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
So I only have one. He's
This is hit the other way out toward
energy.
left field. Rosario is there. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now in the box, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on.
I don't know if I want to throw him a fastball up right now. It seems like the time he would.
A ball and a strike.
I don't know what I want to throw him. I don't feel comfortable throwing anything.
1-1. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
What are we going to do here? With the changeup.
The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Polanco ranging up the middle, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. And a curveball in for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2.
Damn, Barrios is pitching good now.
Back here in the Bronx, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. In his career against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1.
Sano.
From the stretch, and he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Liner towards second, but there to take it in is Tulowitzki, and that's the first down of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Striding in, Byron Buxton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Where are they playing? No.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
It's terrible.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
So that's third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
We gotta put Byron in some hitting cages. Needs to work on his contact.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Popped up. Just foul.
Oh.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
There's 2 out. Do I want to pinch run him?
Stepping in now, Polanco. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Yeah, I'm gonna pinch run him. Maybe not. Nobody's that quick.
Lifted down the line in left. LeMahieu trying to get there, and that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Okay.
Boy, what looked like a quick inning, gets the first 2 out, then it hit by pitch, and it's single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs, and we're on the board.
So digging in now, Max Kepler. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Come on, Cap. Righty, got
the
good vision.
0-1 offering. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Ready on 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So it's no runs. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one.
The designated hitter.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
1-1. Line drive to center field.
Bucky's too quick.
And
What?
this will find the wall out near Monument Valley. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to
Do
the
I have to
manager's
fix
face
his
every
fielding
single time.
ability or something?
First hitter of the inning
I
just
was not
squares it up
missing
and
that.
bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's
That
a
was
double
terrible.
either way.
Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Play ball. Number 33, Jeremy.
5-2,
Yeah,
the
we
final
lost.
score
That pissed me
tonight.
off. It's terrible.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the American League Central, Chad Green had his first victory of the year as the Yankees pushed past the Twins 5-2. Erasmo Ramirez grabbed his 4th victory out of the pen as the Bo Sox took down the White Sox 4-1. Felix Hernandez got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run, helping lead the Mariners to the victory over the Indians 3-1. The Royals picked up 14 hits in total as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 9-3. The Rays sent 3 balls into the seats as they blew out Baltimore 13-6. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Blue Jays pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 8-0. Jorge Alfaro collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits as the Marlins took care of Atlanta 7-2. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. The Phillies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Nats 4-0. The Cubs amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 7-6. Tanner Roark won his 4th game thus far, helping Cincinnati get a victory over the Giants 3-0. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The New York Mets pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 1-0. The Pittsburgh Pirates tallied 5 home runs overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 9-4. Trevor Story drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, leading the Rockies to a win against the Diamondbacks 7-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 6-3. It was their 7th straight victory. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
fix our pitching rotation. Gibson just came back. Is he still injured? Who would I send down? Duffy? Could send down Duffy and call up Mejia. Or I could send down a position player and call up another pitcher. What's the schedule look like? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. Who do I send down? Gonna have to. We'll do Martin Perez. Is he a lefty? Yeah. Velocity. Way is a lefty too. Yeah, we're sending down. Okay. Pitching rotation. Perfect. 13 pitchers. Damn, we have. But left field, right field. Left field, right field, center field. They play everything. He plays first. Alright, we're set. We're good to go. I'll play Okay. That line let's go. We need a win. Need a win right here. 15 and 16. Like 3 games behind Cleveland.
Afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Masahiro Tanaka is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Our temperatures should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. The throw into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
In now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Just traded over a few days ago from the Miami Marlins for Miguel Sano.
0-1, here it comes. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Young third baseman.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Tanaka is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle of the order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Nelson. Perfect. This is how I wanted it.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
What's he
Well,
gonna
Matt, I
throw
think a
right
lot of
here?
it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He'll try again, 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Shit.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins
That's not
starting
good.
lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Now batting, Eddie Rosario. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Stanton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Somehow we managed to get it in.
Problems out there that time as it'll wind
Thank
up
God.
at E7.
Thank God we got something out of that.
No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
I would have been so angry if we didn't get anything out of that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Comes set and the 0-1. Check count and miss that strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Basically, you just gotta spoil him off until you get into a good count.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Twins get a run on 2 hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Twins lead it 1-0. Kyle Gibson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line drive to center field. Kepler is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think they need to get some better performances out of DJ LeMahieu. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Here's Brett Gardner now. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I know the umpire balled that one right
Last
there,
game was
but it was
super
close
frustrating.
enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
After this inning, I'm going to save it.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Aaron Judge will be next. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Yeah. Give me something.
But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And a close play at first, but it's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.